200 years ago, they had a lot of the same challenges and issues, and yet they started the town of Newfane, and here it is 200 years later, and the United States of America is here 200 years later.
And I must tell you, my parents would load all of us up in the station wagon. We would stop at Reed's or Whitewaters, and we would travel down 78, and we'd stop at Buys Popcorn, who just had their 100th birthday last year, and go to Crowell Park. And some of the finest memories I have just as a kid is taking those Sunday strolls down here in the station wagon and being in Newfane.
Trails, Lockport Road, it was originally an Indian trail, Ridge Road, along the lake and so forth, Indian trails. And we know that Indians camped and fished here and were present here. We haven't seen any evidence that there was actually any villages or any permanent settlements that were in Newfane. There were in other places of Niagara County, in Lewiston, along the Ridge Road and so forth, even near Lockport.
As well. And I'm just excited to be here on behalf of the Niagara County Legislature, but also as a lifelong resident of Newfane. Even convinced my wife from Wilson to move to Newfane and raise our two little boys. And we all know the rivalry between Newfane and Wilson, so it was a little struggle. But
1824 also had a solar eclipse, which I was surprised to find out. It was only viewable in Japan and China, Albany, but it's a pleasure to represent you and in the fight for our values, the fight for places like Newfane to decide what we want to be.
Happy birthday to the town of Newfane. That was some very interesting history from 1824, I can tell you that.
In conjunction with the Apple Blossom Festival, it's held every year, and we're going to open the Newfane time capsule. It's buried by the old town hall where the court buildings and the highway department are. So at noon on that day, on that Sunday, we're going to assemble there at the corner of McKee and Transit Roads, and we're going to lift the time capsule out of the ground, put it on a horse-drawn wagon, and take it out to the festival grounds at the corner of West Creek and Ide Roads, and we'll do the unveiling and opening of the time capsule there at 1 p.m.
We all get to see from Crowell Park and along the shore here is absolutely fantastic. And we were able to bring those dollars back. We're remembering John, our late supervisor, Tim Hornberg, for that break wall, for investment to protect the harbor as well. And again, congratulations. I'm so happy to represent you, and happy 20th birthday. And on behalf of Senator Robb Ort and myself, I will forego the reading of the resolution, but just know we had this read into the record, both in the Assembly and the Senate, and it passed unanimously in Albany. Believe it or not, that is not an easy task. So congratulations and happy birthday.
But it is great to be here. Happy 200th birthday.
Whereas the town of Newfane is celebrating its 200th anniversary, and whereas the town of Newfane will hold its Bicentennial kickoff dinner and reception on Saturday, March 23rd, 2024, and whereas the town of Newfane held the first official meeting in 1824 at the Van Horn Mansion, consisting of settlers with roots from Newfane, Vermont, and they helped create the foundation for our wonderful community. And whereas with a population of over 9,200 residents and covering 54 square miles, the town encompasses 6 hamlets of Appleton, Burt, Olcott, formerly Kempville, Newfane Village, formerly Charlottesville, Ridgewood, and Wrights Corners. And whereas over the past 200 years, Newfane has been a vibrant community with rich history, deeply rooted in agriculture, with all hands on deck regarding waterfront and maritime enjoyment, tight lines while fishing, always plowing through challenges, enjoying the fruits of hard work and determination, and forever enjoying the very good friendship along the way. That's a shout out to all our berry growers, right? Whereas residents of the town of Newfane have a bright outlook for the future of their community, which remains a beautiful place in which to live and raise a family. And now therefore be it resolved that the Niagara County Legislature, on behalf of the citizens of Niagara County, proclaims Saturday, March 23rd, 2024 as Town of Newfane Bicentennial Celebration Day. It's officially the town's day. I present this to the town supervisor. And I just want to say, I believe that the founders and the pioneers that kind of started this, created this whole foundation for us in this town will be proud of us, all the hard work and teamwork that we put into this town and the community every single day, and we still have a lot of great days to come. Thank you.